Hi everyone, welcome to Chef Shelley's Kitchen. Today I have a dish that's going to be just something to die for, I will say. I found it online and it's called a pesto chicken with Alfredo. And so the ingredients basically are water. So I'm going to tell you, you can substitute. I am going to use this Rice-a-Roni mixture. This is chicken flavored. If you want to use rice cauliflower, you can use that as a base instead. I would still mix the rice cauliflower with pesto. Actually, I have this basil pesto that I absolutely love that I typically will get from Costco. So I'm not trying to advocate for everyone. So it's very simple. This is just diced chicken, or you can just use the simple chicken tenderloins and lay it across. You could do it that way. I chose to dice my chicken. This is a keto Alfredo sauce. And if you want to know how to make this, if you have your own recipe, great. But if you're interested in the keto Alfredo sauce, look at an earlier show that I put out there. Just search for a keto Alfredo sauce with zoodles, because I made it with poured it over zoodles, and then Parmesan cheese. That's pretty much it. All the seasonings are really kind of already here, so you don't have to add extra salt or pepper. So to get started, I've got some water here that I'm going to now combine the rice. Okay. And you know, these come with a little flavor packet. So again, that's why you already have the seasoning built right into it. So we're going to put those here. And then I'm going to use roughly 2 tablespoons of basil pesto. Okay. So I'm just like semi going forward in terms of the measurement, you know, but you can measure it. You can measure 2 tablespoons. So what we're going to do is we're just going to mix this together really nicely. Okay, like so. So once I know the pesto is kind of mixed well with the rice, then what we're going to do is we're going to actually pour this in a dish. And this is about a 9-inch or so dish. Okay. And now that we have that, we need that water because it's going to have to, you know, cook that rice. So we're going to just pour that like so in here. And this is actually going to serve as our base. I need to switch hands here so I can get this out really well. Okay. So now that we've mixed it, like so, just make sure you've spread the rice on the bottom pretty well. Okay. That's your base. Let's get rid of this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take about another tablespoon of the pesto, and let's get all this stuff out of the way. And I'm just going to actually mix it around, trying to cover the chicken with it. Okay. So as I said, you can use tender loins, just the strips, or you know, you can take chicken breast or chicken thigh, whatever kind of chicken you like, and it's best if you kind of cut it up. Okay. So this is going to be a type of casserole. If you use a tenderloin, make sure you get rid of the that tender strip that's in the middle, the tenderloin strip that's in the middle. Okay. All right. Now that we've got that, we're going to take this and we're going to put this on top of the rice, like so. And this is just about a pound of chicken, which usually in grocery store, when you buy one of the packets, it's usually about 1.25 pounds or something like that. So something round about that is all you need. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in the oven. I've preheated the oven for on 375. So we're going to now put this in the oven for 30 minutes. Then we're going to come back. When we come back, we're going to top it with our homemade Alfredo sauce and Parmesan cheese, and then put it back in the oven. So let's put it in the oven. Okay, so it's been in the oven for 30 minutes. You know, by cutting the chicken in the pieces, the chunks like that, make sure it's actually done. I actually just tried out a little bit. And you can see that the rice is just about done as well. But it looks great. Let me tell you, it smells so good, so good. All right, the last two things we need to do is we need to put our Alfredo sauce on it. So I'm going to go on and pour it on, and I'm actually going to mix it kind of through the dish. And then I'm going to top it off with Parmesan cheese. So let's get all of this. This is a nice portion here. Let's get this out the way. And then I'm going to just mix it, make sure it's mixed throughout with the rice and the chicken, just all together like so. Ooh, my goodness. Talking about yumminess. That's what this looks like, pure yumminess. Okay. So now that I've got that done, I'm gonna actually, once I put the Parmesan, I'll put it back in the oven, and it'll stay in the oven for, I'm gonna check it at 15 minutes. Basically, you're just kind of wanting it to form a little coating and the Parmesan kind of melted on it, okay? So let's put the last final ingredient, sprinkle our Parmesan cheese on top like so, and we're gonna put it back in the oven. Like I said, I'm gonna say for about, I'm gonna say 15 minutes. I'm gonna check it in 15 minutes and we'll see about how long, okay? Remember, I always tell you that the times will depend upon your oven. I have a gas oven, you can have an electric oven, elevation, all those things have an impact. So let's go on, put it back in the oven. When it's done, we'll come back. We're back. Man, this dish smells so good. I'm just really proud of this dish. So let me try to give you a look. It's still a little hot. I've let it sit for a little bit just so that it's not so hot that I can't taste it. So, but anyway, that I wanted to give you kind of a sense for the consistency, the size dish. And so I'm just gonna actually just dig in like so. You can kind of get a sense for the texture of it, you know, so it's got the rice and the chicken, and I love the chicken is kind of breaking apart in the inside of it, so that's all good. It's all good. All right, here goes. I'm so excited. Okay, let's take a bite. Creamy. The right amount of seasoning. You know, we didn't add anything extra because we used the flavor packet from the chicken flavored rice. It doesn't need anything. I did leave it in the oven for just about 20 minutes. So here again, you know, it's going to vary depend upon your oven. But man, this is a great dish that you could make. As you saw, it didn't take anything to prepare it. What you will want to do in advance, unless you buy, you know, they have the flavor packets of Alfredo sauce, you can do that. But I would invite you to go on and check out my site so that you can find a healthier version of chicken Alfredo and something you can actually make at home. This is fabulous. I will pair this up with a nice salad. Maybe some broccoli on the side. And to even think about it, I could have cut up some carrots and put some carrots in here, something like that. But anyway, it's delicious. That's all I have to say. And all right, let me let you go. It's good. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking my little picture in the circle. I come out with videos every other week. Simple, delicious, healthier recipes for people on the go. This is a winner. All right, take care. Bye.